everybody, welcome to my kitchen, and I'm so glad that if you're new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. And if you've been here before, welcome to you as well. Today, I'm excited. We're in my kitchen and I'm doing something that I have never done before. Y'all, I ventured out and I bought half a bushel of oranges and a half a bushel of lemons. And on this video today, we are going to process the lemons. And I'll have to say that I don't quite have it all in my head. I'm kind of flying by the seat of my pants, but I thought I would turn on the camera so we can fly together, right? So one of the things that I really try to do is the things that I don't grow myself, I try to get them when they're in season and buy them in bulk so that I have them throughout the year. I started that process about a couple of years ago, and each year I get better and better with knowing when things are in season, getting them as I can, and in that way we have it fresh in our house when it's not in season. Fresh meaning, you know, it has the fresh taste. And so I encourage you, if you don't eat seasonally or if you've never tried that, I would encourage you in 2025 to try that. Just start with one thing. The thing that I started with was strawberries. Strawberries are in season in my area in April and May. And so I bought a ton of strawberries and put them in my freezer. And it was so nice come December when I wanted some strawberry shortcake, I could go and get those strawberries and they tasted so good and so fresh. Versus if I would have went to the store and got strawberries, not so much. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna juice the lemons. My ideal plan, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna juice the lemons and put some into ice cubes and freeze them. That way I can take them out portion size. We're also gonna use the peels for a cleaner. And I'm gonna freeze dry some zest. I'm real ambitious. And there was one other thing I said that I wanted to do. Oh, I wanna make some lemonade, either lemon juice to put in the freezer as in a container, or make some lemonade concentrate. That part I haven't figured out yet. But when I decided that I wanted to juice, 2 years ago, I bought a half a bushel of oranges because I'm thinking fresh squeezed orange juice sounds so good. And I did it manually. I had a little manual thing. And I said, I will never, ever, ever do that again. And so I have not bought oranges in bulk in 2 years because that kind of scarred me. And then I didn't get that much juice. Out of that big old box of oranges, I did not get a lot of juice. So this time I said, I'm going to go electric with a juicer. And I was looking at juicers and I'm like, man, okay, the one that I wanted was like $150. I was going to bite the bullet, but I'm like, man, how many times do you buy citrus? How often are you going to use it? And then I had a bright idea. I went to the Nama website. You guys know that I have a Nama J2 juicer, and I went and bought their citrus attachment for my Nama, which I got for like 50 or 60 bucks. So $50 versus $150. And so that's what I'm going to use to juice my citrus. Now, I'm going to put it together and we're going to juice these lemons, and I'm going to show you. I've already juiced and tested it out because I want to make sure that I wasn't fumbling and, trying to put it together. Y'all, it's so easy to put together. Let me show you. So here is the base of the Nama J2. So you just take the housing that's normally on there off. You have this piece here. Make sure the spout is on the left-hand side. And then we have this piece here, which is the strainer. And then you have two what they call reams. You have a small ream that you can use for lemons and limes, and then you can put this over to do like your oranges and grapefruit and things like that. So you stick that right there. And this right here, and this has to line up, this clear piece has to line up perfectly with the ream that's under. And that's what I use to juice the oranges. And y'all, this is my orange juice. So I did 4 oranges and I got 16 ounces of juice, and it tastes oh so good. So I have a whole half bushel of oranges, but I'm not going to do the oranges in this video because really I prefer to eat the oranges than trying to juice to get the juice out of it. That's what I prefer. I've been eating like 2 oranges a day, and I really believe that has kept me well during this cold and flu season, along with taking like vitamins and things like that. But the oranges in season taste so good. Literally, I have one every day, if not 2. And so I want to keep my oranges to eat fresh while I have them instead of making juice. But I just did this to try out the juicer. But another thing that I've done is that as I'm eating the oranges, I'm also saving the peels. So you'll see, and this is my first time ever doing this, so I'm excited. So if you didn't know this, let me show you, because I didn't know either. You can make your own household cleaner with the peels of citrus, oranges, lemons, limes, grapefruits. There is a, I don't want to say chemical. There is an oil in the citrus skin that is great, almost like a solvent that will strip away stuff, and it's a great cleaner. You buy the stuff in the store all the time, orange oil, things like that. Well, you can make your own household cleaner that's not going to be toxic. So all I have are my orange peels, and I have them suspended or in vinegar. I did this on February the 25th, and so I'm going to let it hang out for a couple of weeks, and then I'll strain it, put it in a bottle with water, and then spray bottle, and then you have your own household cleaner for free. And that's what you call no waste. So we eat the oranges, then I put the peels in there to make cleaner, and that way the whole product is being used. Okay, so I have one jar already going, and then this is my second jar that I started, which is a half a gallon. So I have some oranges in here, and so as I'm eating oranges, I'll just put the peels in here or the lemons, and it'll go down, and then we'll have that. But let's get on to these lemons. So let's grab our lemons. And we don't need this one. We're going to use the small ring because we have lemons and not oranges. So let's get the lemons and get started. Okay, so on the juicer, we have the juicer set up. I did one already. I'll already show you the end result. Look how clean it got it. But let me show you. But I wasn't recording. Okay, so everything's set up. We're going to turn it on. And you just set this right here. And you can see it turning. And you can see the juice is going to come out right here. The other thing is that there is a strainer in here that's catching all the seeds and the pulp, so that all I'm getting out of here is straight juice. I'll take the camera off the tripod and let you see a close-up. But y'all, look at that. Look how clean that got it. Let me show you closer. So this is what the top of the strainer looks like, the top of the thing. So this is a separate piece, obviously, but the strainer is catching all of the pulp and the seeds. So here is where the juice is coming out, and it's just straight juice. So y'all, I'm just going to get to juicing lemons. I'll come back after I do this bowl here, which is like 12 lemons, and we'll see how much juice we have. Okay, guys, I did that bowl. So here are all my peels. Here you can see, like, y'all, I'm so impressed. There is nothing left. These are gonna go straight into my vinegar. So this is how much juice we got right here from like the 12 lemons, which I think is a pretty decent amount. If I had to guess, this is probably at least a pint. Yep, almost fills up the quart. Wow. OMG. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'll have at least, I'm thinking 3 or 4 quarts. Let me go ahead and just put a lid on it until I get more, so I don't have any mishaps. Y'all, I'm so excited. I love this thing. This thing is so nice. Okay, so now, y'all, I feel like I'm just all over the place. You know you never have enough kitchen space, but I can't complain because I got lots of counter space. Okay, let's see. Now, and the reason why I put the parchment paper here is because it'll rust with the vinegar and stuff. So now we're just gonna stuff all of our lemons in here. And I probably shouldn't have put that much vinegar in it to begin with. I probably should have added vinegar as I went. So let me regroup. Hold on a second. I'm just moving to a different jar because I don't want to make a mess. I'm just going to stuff these lemon peels in here. And you can mix the citrus. You can mix oranges and lemons. But this one was not full. So I think what I'm going to do is pour some of this vinegar in here. Like so, like that. A little bit more vinegar. And I'll just have multiple jars going. Okay. I think that's good. So now I can put the rest of these in here, and I should be able to still fit more in there. So we have a lemon one, and we have a lemon and orange one. So we have 3 jars going right now, and I need to get some more of these bigger ones because obviously it's better to have it in the bigger ones, but it's at a place where I can't reach it, and my husband and son are not here. So we'll go ahead and put the lid back on this one, and then, and I just put the date when I started it. This one is full, and then I'll get some parchment paper and a lid for that one. So now, y'all, I'm just gonna keep doing lemons, and I'll just bring you back when we get to a good stopping point. And plus I need to put my phone on the charger. Okay, guys, we're probably halfway through the box. Hubby came home and jumped in and took the shift. And so these are all the lemons that he has juiced, and I'm just putting them in this jar. Right now, this is my, I think, 4th half gallon. I'm gonna have cleaner, cleaner, cleaner. So I'm just popping all of these into, and y'all, I know I forgot I said I was gonna zest some. That's right, I am gonna zest some. So let's see. And then in terms of juice, we have 2 quarts right now, and probably half of a quart in the little, whatchamacallit. It's a lot of lemon peels. Now, for those of you who have made your lemon household cleaners before, like, I wonder how long this is gonna last me. I have no idea, no concept, because I've never done it before. But we're gonna see. It smells so good, it smells like lemon. So then I'll just pour the vinegar over here. Okay, guys, let me kind of give you the lay of the land, what we have so far. So I have 3 half gallon jars of lemon peels, and I have 2 quart size, which will really make another quart. So really, essentially, I have 4 half gallon jars of lemon peels in the vinegar that's gonna make cleaner. Then I have all of these peels right here left over. You can see how big this bowl is, but I'm out of the big half gallon jars, and my husband's gonna go see if we have some somewhere else. Otherwise, I'll have to put them in quart size jars, which I really don't want to do. But I have this whole bowl of lemon peels. Then in terms of lemon juice, right now we have 3 quarts of lemon juice, and that much, so maybe 3 quarts and a cup. And then these are the lemons that we have left. So this is all that we have left, which is about half of this bowl. All of these have been washed because I'm going to zest these and then get the lemon juice out of it. So I think what we'll do next is I'm gonna actually zest, and then we're going to see how much lemon juice we have, and then we're gonna fill up our ice cube trays here. No, on second thought, I think since I already have the trays out, let me go ahead and fill up the trays. And I was telling my husband that these ice trays are fancy. These are not the ice trays I grew up with, because these actually came with lids. I got these off Amazon. You can see here it's 14, and I have been playing around with the measurements. Up to the very top is about 2 tablespoons in each ice cube. There's 14 in a tray times 4, so that would give me 56, 56 lemon cubes on the first pass of 2 tablespoons each. But yeah, y'all, it comes with a lid. I remember when I was growing up, we used to have these blue ice trays. I think everybody had the same ice tray. Like, I never saw, was it blue? Not blue, it was cream, off-white. But you would have to, and the spaces were much bigger, but you would have to kind of be careful holding it to take it to the freezer for stuff to freeze, because it didn't have a lid. This 2025 ice trays. Okay, so what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna pour the lemon juice in here, because I've already kind of pre-measured And I know all the way to the top is 2 tablespoons. I'm not gonna get out and measure 2 tablespoons. Now I'm thinking, how am I gonna use this? And I cannot wait to see you guys' suggestions because I've never done this before. And so I don't know, again, what the output is gonna be. I don't know which way I'm gonna like in terms of preserving it, but you don't know until you try. So I can do it this way, and then I can always adjust next year in terms of maybe I didn't go through the ice cubes, or maybe I didn't like it, you know, done a certain way. But we won't know until we try. So that's one tray completely done. So if that was a cup, this is all done. And you know what, y'all? What I probably should have did is strain it. This is gonna be ice cubes. Let me get a strainer and go back and strain it. Okay guys, so I got the first tray filled. I went ahead and strained it, and that came out much better. So I'm gonna get the rest of these trays filled. I was saying to my husband that I don't know that I've bought ice trays, or that we've had ice trays since I've been married. I don't remember ever having an ice tray since I got married. Because I think every refrigerator, you could get the ice out of the refrigerator, because I literally had to go and buy these ice trays from Amazon. But it's real nice with the lid. That makes it real handy. So I'm just gonna get these trays filled up. Again, I don't know if I'm gonna use 56 ice cube trays of lemon juice. I'm trying to think of how I use lemon juice now. Obviously I use it in my canning. And can I still do that with this lemon juice? I use it for like salad dressings. I use it for like lemon Alfredo sauce. I've used lemon juice for that before. And of course cakes and things like that to make like a lemon pound cake or icing. But I don't know. Since this is my first time, it's hard for me to know which way to preserve and which way I'm gonna like the best. So you don't know it until you do it, and then I can always just adjust next year. But let me know your suggestions and thoughts. What am I not thinking about? How do you do it? What would be a good way that I could have done it better? Let me know. Drop all the comments. Okay, y'all, so I ended up just doing 3 trays of ice cubes, because I'm just like, am I gonna go through that many cubes? So I just stopped. I don't know. I just stopped. But anyway, I'm gonna zest my lemons now. So I have one of my freeze dry trays here, because I'm gonna freeze dry eventually the lemon zest. And so here are my bowls. Here is my bowl of clean lemons. I've washed the skin out of all of these. And so they are clean for zest. And so I'm just gonna use my microplane zester, and we're just gonna zest. This is my favorite zester. And I don't anticipate I'm gonna need more than a tray's worth of zest, because the only time I use lemon zest, and I gotta be careful because I got an actual paper cut or something on my hand, which is not good when you're doing lemon juice. But I don't use zest except for like cakes and things like that. So I don't think I need more than a tray of lemon zest. But I'm gonna zest this up, and then we'll come back and see how much we got out of this bowl of lemons. Okay guys, that couldn't have been more perfect. So I have a whole tray of lemon zest, and I will put this in my freeze dryer. And I would imagine this is plenty to get me through a year, I think, because I don't use it very often, but that's gonna be some good lemon flavor. So I'll just put the top for that on this, and I'll stick it in the freezer. And so when I have a full set of stuff to go in the freeze dryer, we'll freeze dry this, and we'll have freeze dry lemon zest, which is great. So that's product 1. We got the lemon juice, that's product 2. We got the cleaner, that's product 3. And then, oh, you know what I forgot? Was to cut some lemons into slices. That is what I forgot. So that we can have them like for freeze dried slices. And I've already done lemon powder. I did that once before, but these are my bowls. This is my bowl of lemons that have been zested. And so they can be juiced, but I'll go ahead and slice up some and put some on a freeze dry tray as well. Okay guys, all the lemons are done and I'm tired. So I still have all these peels left. I don't know what to do with these peels except make more cleaner. But I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 half gallons already of citrus in vinegar. 5. I don't know how much, because I think for the cleaner you mix a 1-to-1 ratio with that and water, so that's gonna make a ton. But I don't have any more. No, I do have vinegar. I don't have any more of the half gallon jars. I will have to keep just doing quart jars. But I'm just gonna leave this for right now and regroup tomorrow because I'm losing my steam. I did a tray of freeze-dried lemons. I only did a tray, and that's just to have some on hand to kind of like put in tea and stuff like that. And I think that'll be fine. When I think about doing like the simmer pots and things like that, I think I would rather just buy a bag of, lemons from the store to do that instead of using my good lemons. Instead of, trying to freeze dry some. And then I have a tray of zest to do. And then I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, almost 3.5 quarts of lemon juice to do something with. And remember, we also have 3 trays of lemon juice to go in the freezer to make lemon cubes. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 products so far. The 5th product will be lemonade or lemonade concentrate. So that's 5 products out of 1 box, which is quite good. And I want to say for the box, it wasn't more than $40 for this half a bushel. So where I got the lemons and the oranges from, a friend of mine has a connection with, I think it's a Mennonite group. They do bulk orders for citrus, and it came from California. The name of the farm is Putt's Farm, P-U-T-T''S. But basically she knows someone in this Mennonite group. They take orders, and so she just kind of sent out a text blast to all of her friends and said, hey, do you want to order? And so I just jumped on and ordered a box of each. But they had grapefruit, figs, dates, pecans, walnuts, lemons, limes, and oranges, and maybe tangerines. So all I got was a half a bushel of lemons and a half a bushel of oranges. We're gonna see how this goes, and then we may readjust and do something different next year. But I am tired. I'm glad of the products. On my lemon juice that's in these jars, it will not stay this way. I think I'm going to turn this into lemonade concentrate. I need to look that up and make sure that I have the containers to be able to do that. So that's it for tonight. I'll bring you back tomorrow and let you see what I decide to do. So this is a couple of days later, and I decided to go ahead and make lemonade concentrate. And I'm excited to be able to have this on my shelf. So I am making the lemonade concentrate mixture. It is nothing but the lemon juice that we had put in the refrigerator, and then I'm adding some cane sugar to that as well. And I have it on a pot to come to a slight boil, and I just make sure that the sugar is dissolved in the lemon juice. Now I'm preparing my lids to get ready. I'm using ForJars lids. I do have a code for ForJars if you're interested in getting more Cannon lids. Those are my absolute favorite lids. They have very, very low risk of lid failure. So I'm getting my lids ready. I'm stirring up the lemonade concentrate mixture so that I can start filling my jars up. You can see that the color is a little bit darker, and that's just because basically all we have right here is lemon juice and sugar. We will add the water when it's time to actually make the actual lemonade. So I'm wiping my rims off for my jars, making sure that they're all nice and clean before I put the lids on there. Also, it's so nice to be able to can and put stuff on your pantry shelf. And on this day, I was just very, very grateful that I know how to can, and I can just make this product to have on my shelf for a later use and not let it go to waste. So I put the lids on there, getting them ready for the water bath canner. They're going to can for 15 minutes, and the head space is 1/4 inch. Okay guys, we're back and the project is done finally. So we have our lemonade concentrate. We have 8 jars. You can see right there, they're all canned, they're labeled, they're ready to go to the pantry shelf. You can see that it's a lot darker than probably what you would have anticipated, at least what I didn't think this through. But it's just because it's nothing but lemon juice and sugar at this point. And so in order to make it into lemonade, I would take this pint-sized jar of lemonade concentrate, dump it into a pitcher, and then add 2.5 to 3.5 pint size of water in order to make lemonade, depending on how sweet you want it. Some people don't like it really sweet. So I would probably start off with 2.5 jars of water, all the way up to 3.5 jars of water, and then taste it and see kind of how sweet we want it. But can you imagine just having this on your pantry shelf? So if you have unexpected guests or you're out of drink in your house and you want something cold, nice and refreshing, then you can make your own lemonade from fresh squeezed lemon juice, especially in the winter when the summer is far gone, or on a nice hot summer day when you're working the garden, you come in and make you some lemonade. I think that's going to be a great, great treat. So I'm so glad to have this on my pantry shelf. And so y'all, we got 5 products out of just 1 half bushel of lemons. So we have lemon juice that we frozen to ice cubes that are in the freezer. And so we'll just take those and put them in a Ziploc bag. And so we'll have 2 tablespoons of lemon juice to thaw out, ready to go whenever we need it. We have lemon juice right now in the lemon juice, excuse me, we have lemon peels in vinegar. That's going to be our lemon cleaning solution. And so when we, after that gets finished, I'll probably let it sit and marinate for at least, 2 to 3 weeks, and then I'll make it into cleaner. But that's our second product. Then we also have lemon zest that we're going to freeze dry. That's product number 3. Then we have lemon slices that we are also going to freeze dry. And so that is product number 4. And then we also have our lemonade concentrate. So I'm really, really, really excited at this. This is my first time doing it. So we'll see how it goes in terms of how much lemonade do we go through, how much lemon juice, and we can adjust our ratios of which product we like the best. And we may even order more lemons when it's time for citrus next season. So if you've done this before and you have any other suggestions on how I could have used the lemons, then please put it down below. I did see something like lemon curd, and I'm not a big fan of lemon curd. And it was something else that I saw. I saw another non-traditional way of preserving lemons by cutting the lemon open, stuffing it with, I think, sugar or salt. I can't remember. And then suspending it in water, and it kind of preserves the lemons. But I didn't try that. But I'm happy with what I have. And thank you so much for joining me today. If you have not subscribed to my channel, I would love for you to subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. And remember, y'all, this is a journey. It's all part of it. Let's grow together. I'll see you next time, friend.